The Senate confirmed Tulsi Gabbard as the Director of National Intelligence on February 12, 2025. The vote was 52 to 48, largely along party lines. This confirmation marks a significant moment in U.S. intelligence history. Gabbard, a former congresswoman and presidential candidate, is a controversial figure. Her appointment has sparked debate about the future direction of U.S. intelligence gathering and analysis. Gabbard's confirmation hearing held earlier this month provided insight into her approach to intelligence. She emphasized the need for accountability and transparency within the intelligence community. She also stressed the importance of protecting civil liberties while ensuring national security. Her nomination, however, has been met with mixed reactions. Some praise her commitment to reform, while others express concern about her past positions on key issues. Gabbard's confirmation is particularly noteworthy given her stance on surveillance. She has been a vocal critic of government overreach in the name of national security. Her appointment raises questions about the future of controversial surveillance programs. These programs have been a source of debate for many years. Gabbard's confirmation as DNI marks the beginning of a new chapter in U.S. intelligence. Her tenure is likely to be closely watched. Many wonder how her leadership will shape the intelligence community's approach to the challenges of the 21st century. Tulsi Gabbard's nomination as DNI faced strong opposition from the outset. Her critics, including some within her own party, pointed to a number of concerns. One major point of contention was Gabbard's stance on Ukraine. Her past statements questioning U.S. support for Ukraine raised eyebrows. Critics worried about her ability to provide objective intelligence on the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Another point of controversy was Gabbard's shifting stance on the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act's Section 702. This section allows for the collection of communications from foreign targets located outside the United States. Gabbard had previously supported efforts to repeal Section 702, citing concerns about privacy violations. However, during her confirmation hearing, she expressed support for the provision. This reversal drew criticism from both Democrats and Republicans. Gabbard's 2017 meeting with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad also cast a shadow over her nomination. The meeting, which took place during a trip to Syria, sparked outrage at the time. Critics questioned her judgment in meeting with a dictator accused of war crimes. Gabbard defended the meeting as an effort to understand the Syrian conflict and promote peace. However, it remained a point of contention throughout her confirmation process. Adding to the controversy was Gabbard's past support for Edward Snowden. Snowden, a former NSA contractor, leaked classified information about U.S. surveillance programs in 2013. Gabbard has expressed sympathy for Snowden, calling him a patriot who exposed government overreach. This stance further fueled concerns about her views on surveillance and national security. Tulsi Gabbard's changing position on surveillance emerged as a central issue during her confirmation process. Her previous attempts to repeal Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act raised red flags for many lawmakers. They questioned her commitment to maintaining vital intelligence gathering tools. During her confirmation hearing, Gabbard faced intense scrutiny over her past statements on surveillance. Senators pressed her to clarify her current stance on Section 702, which had been reformed since her time in Congress. Gabbard attributed her change of heart to these reforms, claiming they addressed her previous concerns about privacy. However, Gabbard's explanation failed to satisfy some lawmakers. They pointed out that she had previously criticized the very reforms she now cited as justification for her shift. This inconsistency fueled skepticism about the sincerity of her support for Section 702. Some suspected she was tailoring her position to appease lawmakers and secure confirmation. Despite the controversy, Gabbard managed to secure enough votes for confirmation. Her closed-door meetings with key senators, where she reportedly provided further clarification on her stance, proved crucial in swaying some undecided lawmakers. Senator James Lankford, for instance, cited Gabbard's follow-up answers as the reason for his support. Tulsi Gabbard's confirmation as DNI has sparked speculation about the future direction of U.S. intelligence practices. As the most openly anti-surveillance DNI in recent history, Gabbard's leadership could usher in a new era of restraint and oversight. Her appointment has been met with both hope and apprehension from those within and outside the intelligence community. Some experts believe Gabbard's skepticism of mass surveillance could lead to a more targeted and judicious approach to intelligence gathering. They argue that her focus on privacy could help restore public trust in the intelligence community, which has been eroded by past revelations of overreach. Others, however, express concern that Gabbard's stance on surveillance could hamper the intelligence community's ability to effectively counter threats. They argue that scaling back surveillance programs could create intelligence gaps, making it more difficult to detect and prevent terrorist attacks and other threats. Only time will tell how Gabbard's leadership will shape U.S. intelligence practices. Her tenure is likely to be marked by a delicate balancing act, safeguarding national security while upholding civil liberties. The world will be watching closely as she navigates this complex and consequential terrain. Her confirmation as the 14th nominee for President Trump's administration further underscores the shifting political landscape and the unpredictable nature of the current administration.